All right, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. This title might seem a little harsh, but we need to talk about it. We've all been sold this idea that AI is the ultimate productivity tool, right? But what if it's not a tool? What if it's actually a mirror? One that shows us exactly where we're strong and, well, where we've been hiding. And here's the hook, the big illusion we all fell for. For the past couple of years, we got obsessed with speed. We saw AI spit out thousands of lines of code and thought, wow, I'm a 10x developer now. But that's a trap. We made a huge mistake. We confused the speed of typing code with the value of the product we're building. And trust me, they are not the same thing. And that's where we run smack into the AI speed trap. It turns out the real bottleneck was never how fast our fingers could move. AI took care of that. But in doing so, it exposed the real, much, much harder bottleneck, the quality of our thinking. Without strong fundamentals, AI doesn't just help you succeed faster, it helps you fail faster and build a mountain of tech debt along the way. Now look, this isn't just a feeling. We've got the data to prove it. This chart from GitClear shows something called code churn. That's basically code that gets deleted or totally rewritten just a couple of weeks after it's committed. It's wasted effort. And you can see it's almost doubled since AI tools went mainstream. We're writing way more code, and we're throwing way more of it in the trash. And it gets a whole lot scarier. This number, 322%. That's the increase in privilege escalation paths, a super critical security flaw that Ox Security found in AI-generated code. That's not a small problem. That's a massive systemic security risk being shipped at lightning speed because we're not paying attention. And you know who's feeling this? Developers on the ground. Research from HFS shows that nearly 60% of devs are worried about security holes from AI. Half are stressed about making it work with older systems, and over 40% feel like they're losing track of what their own code is even doing. This is a real crisis of confidence happening right now. This table just breaks down perfectly why this new kind of tech debt is so much more dangerous. See, old tech debt was usually a conscious choice, a shortcut. But AI tech debt, it comes from accepting code you don't fully understand. It piles up in weeks, not months, and it hides behind code that looks clean, but is actually an architectural nightmare waiting to happen. And if you think that's just theory, listen to this horror story from a real senior developer. This is the end game of just blindly trusting AI. It's not about small bugs. It's about total system collapse. The foundation just rots away until the whole thing has to be shut down, permanently. If that story felt a little too real, it's because it hits on the core truth. Our limit was never typing, it was thinking. And now that the easy part is automated, the hard part is all that's left. If this is hitting home for you, do me a favor and share this video, and make sure you're subscribed for more deep dives like this. So, what's the solution? We don't throw away the AI. Not at all. We have to fundamentally change how we see our jobs. We have to stop thinking of ourselves as coders, people who just execute, and start acting like architects, the people who design the whole thing. I mean, look at this. It's perfect. The old job was all about execution, your fingers on the keyboard, writing boilerplate, fighting with syntax. The new job? It's all about what's happening between your ears. AI handles the what now. Our job is to focus entirely on the why. And that's the absolute key. Your value as a professional has shifted. It's not about lines of code anymore. It's about the quality of your decisions. Can you design a system that won't fall over? Can you weigh the pros and cons of two different approaches? Can you give the AI the right guardrails so it produces something useful? That's the new craft. And hey, if you're nodding along right now, if this is clicking for you, hit that like button and drop a comment that just says vibe coding. Let's see who's making this shift. Okay, so if it's all about making better decisions, what's the one skill we need to master? Well, it's judgment, pure and simple. Judgment is the new bottleneck, and it's our job to be great at it. Which leads to the big, kind of scary question, right? If the AI can write all the code in seconds, what are we even here for? What's left for us to do? The answer is everything that actually matters. The validation, the oversight, the accountability. The industry has a name for this, human in the loop, or HITL. And you need to get this in your head. HITL is not a sign that the AI failed. It's a sign that your system is working perfectly. It's a deliberate design choice that uses AI for speed and humans for what we do best, judgment. This is a feature, not a flaw. And here's what that actually looks like. The AI creates a draft, right? The system then checks the AI's confidence level. If it's low, or if it's a really important decision, it automatically gets kicked over to you, the human. You review it, you fix it, you approve it, and here's the magic part. Your feedback gets logged to make the AI smarter next time. It's a beautiful collaborative loop. So your role is no longer to be the source of all code. It's to be the ultimate quality filter. You have to treat every single AI suggestion like a piece of code from a brand new junior developer. It might look good, it might even work, but it needs a serious, critical review before it goes anywhere near production. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It really boils down to one simple, powerful idea. You have to own the decision. Think about it this way. Your job title might not have changed, but your role has evolved. You are now an architect, designing the blueprint. You're an evaluator, sanity checking every brick that goes into the building. And in the near future, you're going to be an orchestrator, directing a whole team of specialized AIs. And this right here, this is probably the most important thing to understand. AI is a force multiplier. It amplifies your intent. It does not amplify your skill. If you're a great architect, AI will make you unstoppable. But if your foundation is shaky, AI will just help you build a flawed building faster and watch it collapse even sooner. And that's exactly where this is all going. We're moving past the idea of having just one little AI helper. The future is an entire ecosystem of AIs with you conducting the whole show. I mean, picture your next project. You have an architect agent turn requirements into a blueprint. Then a bunch of coder agents build all the different pieces at the same time. A test agent is right behind them, making sure it all works, while a security agent is constantly scanning for problems. And who's in the middle of it all? You, the human orchestrator, making it all sing. If you forget everything else from this, just remember this one line. This is the new deal. This is the new contract between us and AI. AI writes the drafts. Humans, we own the decisions. Period. So AI isn't here to replace you. It's here to promote you. It's forcing you out of the weeds and into the strategic role you were always meant to have. If this explainer helps shift your perspective, share it with your team. This is the conversation every single engineering team needs to be having right now. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to Lalit Official for more deep dives that will get you ready for what's next. Thanks for watching.